Hello everyone, my name is Antezil and today we'll be continuing our Italy game. Last time I showed you a strategy to conquer UK, France and USA as an opening strategy. I'll continue that today with some looks at Democratic Mare Nostrum, but in truth it's not all that interesting, and it turns out to be quite a short video. In addition, I got a lot of comments suggesting that I should have a better look at that peace deal with the allies. I just puppeted everyone, and I was already happy I was able to do that. But there's a lot more you can do that can make you stronger, especially at the start. So, especially for that, I recreated this game to show you two things. The peace deal with the allies, and another thing, this time I did win the war in Ethiopia fast enough. You can see that my Italian territories are not doing too well, neither is Ethiopia. But I don't have a balance of power mechanic yet. Why is that? Well, that's because I'm supposed to do these two focuses manually, and I just refuse to do that for now. So I'm safe for now until I have the UK out of the way. In fact, I'm just going to do another focus that's not on the list. I'll take a 35-day focus. This one. So those two things, and let's now head into the peace deal. The fall of London, and we are done. Well, first things first, we do want to take the coastal states of the United Kingdom in the Mediterranean. So let's just start with that. Oh, almost forgot Malta. You should never forget Malta. Submit demands, that's a nice first round. As for the UK itself, I would like to puppet them still, but I would also like to take their navy. Oh, that's a lot of ships here, so let's see how many of these we can take. Turns out we can. We took a shit ton of fleet. Let's puppet some more stuff, shall we? Let's puppet British Malaya. Let's also grab resource rights to British Malaya from North Borneo and Singapore. If you look at Singapore here, aluminum 36, rubber 820 and tungsten 453. Yeah, sure. Let's take that. Let's go back to puppeting and let's just puppet Canada. We really need that. Let's also puppet the British Raj. Do they have resources? Well, they do, but with Malaya I'll be fine for now. Puppet South Africa. Puppet New Zealand. Puppet Australia. Remove additional demands. No, this looks fine. Confirm and exit. Let's have a look here. Those resources here. These guys are my puppets. You can say here transfers resource rights. North Borneo and Singapore expected to finish April 1st, 1942. Let's have a look at those resources. Rubber. 571. I think I can build an air force with this. This is super strong. So, thanks for the tips, guys. And I really should have shown you that the first time. Let's now continue with our conquest of the world in the name of the Roman Republic. Alright, here's the continuation of my Italy game. I'm still fighting a war in Greece because I just have those colonial units mopping up here with my air force as backup. I'm manually justifying on Turkey. I got lucky with the leader here, otherwise this would take a little longer. And I'm setting up my forces accordingly. After Turkey, I will go into Yugoslavia, Bulgaria, Romania, and Spain eventually. And that's Greece. I probably should have to watch out for Albania, but I'll conquer them anyway. Thanks to shady mechanics, I wasn't able to take all of Greece. I'll have to take care of that later. And that's to convene the Grand Council. Now I can safely continue with my wars until I'm done. I will now depose Mussolini, that for some reason does nothing with the current wars, and will declare war on Turkey. And I have a naval nation ready here. These guys are still exercising, that's not a good idea. Turkey has called the Kingdom of Romania. We'll take care of them later. Naval invasion went off without a hitch. Depose Mussolini is done. And I want to go for the monarchist path that will lead me to democracy. So I need more than 25% support for my monarchist branch. Oof, that seems convoluted. Where is he? The staunch monarchist needs to be introduced. And we will also do some shenanigans here. We'll ban communism and do anti-democratic raids. We'll get the democracy support back up later. Right now we just need fast monarchy support. German Reich declared on the Soviet Union. That's mostly just busy work. They don't border each other, but eventually they will. Balkan ambition and Albanian occupation. And that's Turkey. I'm now more in the mood to just take all states, confirm an exit. While we wait for our non-aligned to grow, this focus will actually give us some more non-aligned support. Albania yields, that means we can redraw this battle line. Here we go against Yugoslavia. New Emperor of Ethiopia is done, and we can do Monarchia d'Italia. That's Yugoslavia, and we will take it all. Now we pause the game, and we immediately need to go for Romania. Alright, this isn't going to work. These armies are too weak and Romanians are too entrenched. I'll just wait until I have Spain taken care of. And then I'll go through Bulgaria. Monarchia d'Italia. Now we can do power to the king with more non-aligned support, but I want to go for Christian democracy, so I'll revoke the Acerbo law. We'll do that. Oh, this did take care of some of my best generals. This is not good. I was really grooming this guy here. Probably the true fascist left the building. Oh well, we'll continue with some new guys. Is one of these guys ready to be a good field marshal? Yes, this guy is. Promote. And logistics wizard, adaptable, and well, ambusher, that's not ideal, but the other traits are. Revoke the Acerbo law. You can go democratic king, or simply do Christian democracy. Your bonuses are slightly different, but it's basically the same path. You will either put Victor Emmanuel in power as of a democracy and get more army experience, but I'm almost through to my doctrine tree. This is more political power and minus consumer goods. Let's take this guy, the democracy. Well, that was Greece. That's Spain. Setting course is done, and we'll do Mare Nostrum. Now this is interesting. Set the rule can justify war goals against a country that have not generated world tension. Set the rule can declare war on a country with the same ideology group without a war goal. That means as a democracy you have a carte blanche to attack the world for your empire, which really isn't a democracy as it should be in Hearts of Iron 4, but I'll take it. Now with the war goals I had, I will be able to form Mare Nostrum. I'm just leaning up here. Sofia is done. Let's go. and immediately push through these guys into Romania. That's Bulgaria, and we'll take it. And here is Mare Nostrum. Italian legions is a good focus, we'll do that one first. But we'll have to look up our realized Roman ambitions. Mare Nostrum, we have all the Greek states, all those Yugoslav states, Turkish states, Italian, Spanish, French and British states that we need. We get cores and all this stuff. Boom, here we go. Res Publica Romana. And we also get a ton of potential decisions to integrate more. Like Galatia and Cappadocia, that's what we just conquered in Turkey. And Mauritania, that's Northern Africa. And more will be added here. So keep up pushing. Res Publica Romana. And we've solved our manpower problem. We can now build more inside our big puppets to integrate them later. Once we do integrate them, there are decisions for all of these territories to actually become our cores. France, Britain, and that will solve our garrison problems, no doubt. And that's Romania. Because I believe there is one here, Dacia and Moesia. Alright, this is a very nice Res Publica Romana, and we have a ton of conquests left to do to get more cores, which we can do with our new justification rules for democracies. So there's that. There's also the German problem, which will only become bigger if we allow it. However, they've never been allowed to expand. They're grinding themselves against the Soviets, so it's probably best to get rid of them at some point. I'm surrounding the Germans here. Hopefully they'll be very distracted. And I'm already justifying. Only 2 weeks until it's done. Here's the war goal, and we will waste no time. Let's go. First encirclement is here. Ideally, I want to push hard and link up with the Czechs here. The Soviets want me in their faction. Well, I don't think so. Alright, we cut off quite a piece of German troops. Avenged Teutoburg becomes available. That's pretty much West Germany. I'll take it. And here goes Berlin. Is that enough? Yes, it is. Hungary joins the Axis. That sounds like a good idea. Well, they didn't exactly capitulate yet. I'm just going to go for the clean borders. Maybe I should just take my cores, you know, and just puppet the rest. Italian occupations. Well, at least they got manpower. Well, my guess is the Soviets will come after me next for Bessarabia or reasons, so I'll just set up accordingly. Right, I actually restarted the entire campaign just to be able to show you this. It's another Mare Nostrum. France integrated, the Soviets are still here because things went a little differently. Let's see, let's get some tanks for later. It's only 1940, but because I did not press puppet the Germans, I can now, where is it? Reapply European unity. Ta-da! I am now the ever peaceful European Union. No, the letters are in Africa. But I can still, let me see, I still have that Mare Nostrum spirit where I can justify war goals, and if I'm not mistaken, I can still integrate territories into the Roman Empire because that tag is still here. Excellent work. All for the glory of the European Union. Well, a few conquests down the road, we have a nice European Union tag on the side. There's more conquests to be done, but in truth that would be rather boring. I have some cores left to do. I even have that kingdom to form if I want to. But basically the game has been won. I can go for more achievements, but I already have those. I did form the Italian East Africa Company, and I'm buffing them a bit little for a very good puppet there. And in truth, you know, there's just a ton of stuff in that Italian focus tree. So much to discover. This is really replayability. Anyway, this is my Italy into Roman Republic into European Union playthrough, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you want to see me do next, if only if it's not Ethiopia or Hausa. I don't really like to be on the defensive for years and years. So leave a comment, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.